broadcast issued by the Met Office at 1100 hours today, Tuesday the 15th of July. The inshore waters forecast is up to 12 miles offshore. General situation. Low pressure centred over the Irish Sea will continue to move eastwards, bringing rain or thundery showers to many areas, clearing to the east on Wednesday. It will continue to be windy for the time of year at first, with strong winds and gales for some southwestern coasts for a time on Tuesday. A frontal system will then bring some rain or drizzle to western areas on Wednesday, with mainly fair conditions elsewhere. The forecast from Mull to the market for 4 to 6 litres. Smooth or slight, becoming slight or moderate later. Fair, then occasional rain or drizzle later. Good, occasionally poor later.
We always listen to the Maritime information broadcast, and that lady in particular was one of our favourites, so I had to catch some of her broadcast as a memory. We had a great sail from the Outer Hebrides across to the Isle of Eigg, and there was plenty of room for us to find a good spot to anchor. It was a cloudy start, but we were hoping it wouldn't last long as we were about to climb to the top of the peak. We might have also taken a wrong turning, but walking around the coastline we had a great view of Muck before we needed to turn back and try again. I wouldn't say it was an easy climb, but it was a beautiful day. We were carrying far too many clothes that we didn't need. We weren't used to the warm weather yet, but the effort was definitely worth it and the views were amazing. On the way back down, we saw the pile of rocks that showed us which path we should have taken. We just made the short trip this morning over to the Isle of Muck, but we noticed that after backing down on the anchor, we felt a vibration coming from the propeller. So we used the GoPro to take a look before Simon went for a swim. So once that job was done and the weed was all removed, we went ashore to take a look around. Another beautiful island to explore. There wasn't too much to do, but we just enjoyed the tranquility and simpleness of island life, especially when you can barter with the local kids to get dinner. It was time to move on again, not because we wanted to, but because the anchorage where we were, in Muck, wasn't going to be suitable for the coming weather. There are 38 visitor mooring buoys in Tobermory Harbour, and fortunately we picked one up, no problem at all. As well as exploring the pretty town, there are some lovely coastal and woodland walks around the Isle of Mull. We had a visitor while we ate our picnic lunch who looked a little bit worse for wear. Being a tanker or on a mooring buoy, there's always so much to just sit and watch. After a few days we were on the move again to explore some of the nearby lochs as we travelled along the Sound of Mull. The loch had a lovely spacious anchorage, and the marina also had 10 visitor mooring buoys available, so plenty of options when you needed to hide away from bad weather. We had a lovely walk, but didn't quite make it back before the rain started. Unfortunately, the rope system didn't quite work, as the tide came up it got covered in weed, so poor old Simon had to go for a paddle to get the dinghy. As members of the Cruisers Association, we regularly use the Captain's Mate app, which is a fantastic resource, and we'd read about the mussels at Loch Spelvey, so we were off to try our luck and see what we could find. There was an honesty box full of mussels, and what a bargain at £2.50 for 2 kilos, and they were delicious.